I'm still trying to set up you all. Hello, 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 hello. How y'all doing? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I want to talk tonight. I'm late. I'm late getting along. I do apologize. Um, Most often, I would be close to wrapping up by this point, but work lasted a little longer than I had anticipated. Um, I'm just running in the door, and I definitely want to get on because I want to talk about, for the month of April, we've been talking about presenting the better version of who we are. And I want to continue this conversation tonight. I want to continue this conversation tonight and just share something with you that, over the last couple of the weekend or whatever. So, um, hold on. I'm still trying to get it set up. I do apologize. Hey, 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 hey. I appreciate you all for coming on. I really do. I love you all with my whole heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to talk about having an accountability circle. Those people that are that hold you accountable, that hold you accountable, and we need it in order for us. Let me go ahead and start because it's 6:13. Once again, I want to say thank you to everyone that have joined on tonight. Thank you so very much for hanging in there with me as we talk about, for the month of April, doing the work to present the better version of who we are. That's what um, that's what April is about: presenting the better version of who we are, and doing the work to be able to do that. Um, it's going to take for us to examine ourselves and to really have those hard conversations with ourselves and with those that may have caused trauma or drama in our life, and understanding that we have the ability to take the power back from whatever it was that have caused the drama, the trauma, or the pain. We have the ability to take the power from that and to become the better version of ourselves. How do we do the work? We take those things and we go back, and I like to encourage people to journal, but take those things that happened in our life that can cause us to be hindered or to be stuck or to tense up when something similar happens, or that will cause us to think less of ourselves or to cause us to feel that we're inadequate and we're not enough. Those things, we have to confront those things to speak to ourselves, to know that we are enough. Sometimes there's relationships that have happened in our lives that may have caused you to have lower self-esteem, or to make you feel like you're not enough, or to make you feel like you weren't good enough. Um, but w- we have to confront those things. We have to confront those things to make sure that it doesn't keep us in a place of bondage, or keep us in a place of the inability to move forward. Because sometimes we allow this stuff to happen to us, and we get stuck because we feel like we. And then another thing that we allow to happen, what people think of us. We will allow what somebody else think of us to keep us in a place of stagnation, or make us stop doing or working toward our goals, ambitions, aspirations, or our fullest potential, because we are either comparing ourselves to somebody else, or either we're listening to the voices of other people that will tell us that we can't do what we are trying to do or trying to accomplish or going to accomplish. But it's all in the words and what we say about ourselves or what we allow other people to say about us. Hear what I'm saying? So therefore, we have to do the work, confront those things that were said. Oh, you're no good, or oh, you're this, and oh, you're that. But listen, let me say something to you. You are made from the best. You know, Snapple say that they're made from the best stuff on earth, but you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God took his time to create you to be the unique you that you are. God created you to be that unique person that can't nobody else accomplish being you. You are the best you already with your flaws. You are the best you. You are the best you. So therefore, even with your flaws and your insufficiencies and your areas of weakness and those things that you feel like you have not accomplished yet, or in whatever state that you're in now, guess what? You're the best you. At this very moment, you're the best you that you are. And so I begin this conversation by saying that, you know, we need to have an accountability circle or a group of friends that'll hold you accountable, that will make sure you're reaching your fullest potential. Because if you're not surrounded around people that want you to be better, or you desire to be better because of these individuals, you need to get a new circle. My mother used to always tell me that if I was the smartest person in my circle, my group of friends, my whatever, if I was the smartest, I needed to get a new group, because you have to always surround yourself around people that will encourage you and make you want to desire to be better than you were before. Hear what I'm saying? So therefore, when you connect to someone, whether it be an associate in the beginning that may turn into a real friend, that can turn into your best friend, or can turn into what we would like to label as family, you know, whatever that may be, we have to surround ourselves around people that make us to want to be better, that will make us to want to be more impactful. Because if we can't be together as friends and become more impactful, if you can't ever tell me anything, or I can't tell you anything, or I can't support you and you can't support me, or I can't give you constructive criticism and you can't give it back, if it's not reciprocated, then really let the question be asked. And the truth of the question is, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because I can only be the best version of myself when I surround myself around somebody that'll tell me, hey, your breath stink, or hey, what you're doing is not cool. Hey, I don't like what you have on, or hey, you're doing this and I don't like that. Hey, you're doing that and I don't like that. There's always somebody, and the scripture tells us that iron sharpeneth iron. Hey, you're in a place where I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like what you got going on. I don't like how you said this. I don't like how you said that. So therefore, iron is needed to sharpen me, to make me better. Yeah, I know I'm talking about we're living in a season of better, and I know that I'm saying that better is on the way, better in area of our lives. But what's the use of us experiencing better, and therefore we could never be challenged in our current state? We could never be challenged. We could never become better. And if I can't say something to you without you being offended about what you got going on, then hey, then what are we really doing? Are we really friends? Are we really brothers? Are we really whatever it is that we will put the label on our relationship? But we have to become better in order to receive better, in order to walk in the fullness of our better season. We have to make sure that we have somebody around that can tell us about ourselves. Accountability. Accountability is what we need. An accountability circle, or whatever you want to call it, or your tribe of people that's going to tell you about yourself. Because you're not always wonderful. I know I'm not. I'm not always wonderful. Like I tell people all the time, this mouth of mine right here, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. And we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing? If we cannot build one another up, and understand this, in order to build, you got to first break down and get to the foundation of what this is. If we cannot constructively criticize each other and to dig up that foundation that's not right, and we can build from that point forward, then really ask yourself, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm telling you, I have friends who are on this live right now, and not even my friends, my family. They would tell me, hey, Var, you doing X, Y, and Z. That ain't like you. No, don't do that. Or hey, what you doing? What's that? You can't be doing that. You the preacher, you the man of God. But it keeps me in a place to understand and know that I can't be out here living reckless. And not that I would, because that's not who I am, but to make sure that I can still have my witness. Because how can I tell you about a God that saves and I'm out here doing everything under the sun? How? How can I do that? I can't. So yes, I am walking in my season of better. Yes, I'm expecting and receiving better in every area of my life. But guess what? Those who are attached to me should make me want to be better. Should make me want to be better and make sure that I'm presenting the best version of myself that I possibly can. And when those things are not where they should be, they can be like, yo, bro, check that. Your attitude. Why would you say that? Because I got to be reminded. I got to be reminded because stuff happens, life happens, and you be quick to go off, that right there. Because the scriptures let us know that there's no good thing that lies in this tongue. Because we have to also understand the power of the tongue. Life and death is right here. And you have to be careful about your language and what you're saying. You can speak death to your own life and to your own situations because you're saying the wrong thing. Your language is incorrect. Just because you're speaking the wrong thing, because there's power in your words. There's power in your words. And I promise you, if I can't help you to be better, I definitely don't want to make you any worse. So therefore, I'll avoid you. I won't hang out with you. If I can't add to your life, I definitely don't want to take away. And where I am in my life, if you can't add to my life, guess what? I'm definitely not going to invest time in you for you to take away from my life. Because I worked hard to get where I am today. So therefore, you have to have an accountability circle, an accountability team that will help you to become better, to be better, to do better, and expect better. Hear what I'm saying? That's going to add to my life, to add to my value. And if you're not adding, once again, let me say it again. If you're not adding and you come to take, guess what? I will give you your benediction papers. I will escort you and tell you, be blessed. Be encouraged, be thou encouraged, be blessed, and walk on. Okay? Walk on. Okay? Walk on. Be blessed. I'm not going to allow you to stress me. I'm not going to allow you to hinder me. I'm not going to allow you to make me think less of myself. I'm not going to allow you to make me compare myself to you, because who are you? I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am uniquely made by God. And guess what? Can't nobody do what he assigned and created me to do. So therefore, why would I allow anything or anyone to hinder me from being the best version of who God called me to be? And whatever it takes for me to reach that place of better, guess what? I am on the way. Oh my God, I am on the way. Because if I'm expecting better to come to my address and to my mental stability, I have to make sure that everything lines up. I have to make sure. Come on here. You got to make sure. Don't be afraid to give people the benediction out of your life. If they don't mean you no good, peace. God bless you. Be thou encouraged. And you know how I say all the time, go in peace and mind your own business. Praise the Lord. Because I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it. I am working. I am working to become the best version of who I am. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. And if I can't help you, I won't bother you. Hear what I'm saying? That's it, Ish. Go in peace and mind your own business. I don't have time for the foolery. I don't have time for the tomfoolery. Okay. Now, those that are in my accountability team, they know me. They and understand this in your accountability time, because sometimes you get to the place where you want to lay, let your head down and whatever. You got to be careful with that, because people can't see you in your vulnerable state. They're not able to handle it. So don't just be out there sharing yourself with people that can't handle you. And then it's your job to teach people how to handle you. Surround yourself around people that love you for you, good, bad, or indifferent. Hear what I'm saying? Good, bad, or indifferent. You have to make sure that those people love you and celebrate you when you know you're a mess. Because I'm gonna be the first person to tell you, my group of friends, some of them are on here, they'll tell you, oh, God bless you, man. You're doing great. You're encouraged, bro. You are killing the game. But as soon as you're not killing the game and you running amok, I'm gonna be the first person to tell you, bro, sit down. What are you doing? Yeah, if that's what you want to do, you be blessed. But as for me and my house, yeah, we don't do that. I can't. I'm unavailable. That's my new statement. I am unavailable for anything that I feel like that's not conducive for my life, that's not pushing me in a better place, that's not going to add to my life, or if I can't walk away with a benefit from it, I am unavailable. Yeah, yeah, I'm unavailable. Make yourself unavailable for foolishness. Make yourself unavailable for anyone that's not walking in the same direction as you. Now, understand sometimes they're assignments, and you have to know that people are your assignment, because you don't just allow people to into your space. I control my environment. Oh, yeah, I control it. I don't care where I am. I could be out in public, and if it's somebody that's messy, because people are messy. They are. And therefore, if I know you're messy and you don't have a good name, I don't fool up. I don't fool up. Know when people are an assignment and that you are assigned to be a blessing or to kind of help them. Know when it's an assignment and not just somebody to come and occupy space. Okay? Not to, you ain't got no space for nobody to occupy. You are unavailable. You are building yourself. And misery loves company. Here, hello. Misery loves company. But you don't have time for that, because you are walking in your season of better in every area of your life. Every area. Come on, type that in the chat. I am receiving better in every area of my life. Come on, say it. I want to see it in the chat. I am receiving better in every area of my life. And how am I seeing it? How am I receiving it? Through faith. I'm speaking those things that are not as though they are. Okay? I'm receiving it and I'm speaking it. I'm not speaking what I see, because if you speak what you see, it will frustrate you, because none of us are making the money we want to make. And if we are, we always want to make more. You hear what I'm saying? We want to make more. Our families are not, some of our kids are not doing what we want them to do, whether it be the spouse, you want a better spouse, or your spouse to do better. You want to do better. Whatever it is, you can't speak about what you see, but you have to put your faith in action. I'm going back to last month now, talk about your faith. But you have definitely got to speak different. Don't speak what you see. Speak what you want to see. And sometimes we have to be the change that we're looking for in our own environments. I'm about to help you. I'm about to help you. I'm about to help you. Be the change that you want to see. You hear me? Be the change that you want to see. Let it start with you first. Let it start with you first. Let it start with you first. You be the change. You be the change. And then you'll see everything else around you change. Because we are receiving better in every area of our lives. I'm connected to people that helps me to develop the desire to be better. I mean, in every area of my life, I want to be better. But I can't put that work off on nobody else. I have to do the work. I have to do the work. Leandra says, better days are coming. Hear what I'm saying? Better days are coming. Hear me. Better days are coming. And if your faith is where it needs to be, you can actually say now, better days are here. My God, I dare you to say it, that better days are here. Better days are here for you. Better days are here for you. I'm telling you, better days are here. Better days are here. Okay? I'm telling you, better days are here. I feel it. I'm feeling it now. And I'm feeling some of y'all. I'm feeling some of y'all. And I'm telling you that better days are here. And to be honest, some of you, you have survived some of the worst seasons of your lives. I'm telling you, some of you have survived the worst seasons, okay? The worst seasons of your lives. You felt like you wanted to throw in the towel, burn the towel. You were just over it. But in order for God to show you a new level, a new place, open a new door, experience something different, you have to be frustrated on every level you are currently on. Hear what I'm saying? Every area that you are currently on, every level, every area on the level that you're on, God has to frustrate you in it so that way you can move forward. Because sometimes we become so comfortable. And when we become comfortable, we'll stay right where we are. We'll stay right where we are. I'm good here. I'm comfortable here. I don't want to change nothing here. I've learned to become content in this place that I'm in. Melissa, I totally understand it. And you are still here. So the mere fact that you are still standing is evident. It is evident that you have purpose and God has something in you that he has to get out of you to leave an impact on this world so that someone else can say, you know what, Melissa went through what she went through, but it wasn't only for Melissa, but it was for me as well. Let's not be so selfish with our go through. Hear what I'm saying? Sometimes we go through stuff and we like, woe is me. I don't understand why I'm going through this. And oh my God, I can't believe I'm going through this. But guess what? God knew that that you can handle it. So therefore he allowed you to go through it so that way you can be a blessing to somebody else, to tell them, hey, you don't have to go down that street. Because I'm telling you, doom and gloom is down there. But if you turn and go this way and do things God's way, here are the benefits. Because I'm telling you, there's benefits to this thing. You can't serve God and you cannot walk up righteously before him, and your heart cannot be toward him and not be blessed. I'm telling you, I want you to be the unique you with a heart toward God so strong, so powerful that when you think a thing, God is willing and able to do exceeding abundantly above all we could ever ask or think, according to the power that work where? In us. It's not in anywhere else. If our faith is where it needs to be, if our faith is on 1,000, if our heart is pure and don't have any hatred or negative thoughts toward anybody, and you've forgiven all those that despitefully used you and that manipulated you and tried to take from you, but you've forgiven them and you're moving forward. That is open doors in your life for God to drop blessings, to pour out that blessing that one blessing that you will not have room enough to receive. I don't know about you, but I'm positioning myself for this one blessing that I will not have room enough to receive. And because you, and you are attached to me, you are benefactors of this blessing that God is about to release in my season of better. Yeah. In this season of better, Chin, man, brother, I still have to reach out to you. But I'm telling you, God is up to something wonderful in our lives. You did not go through what you went through for nothing. You did not do it. I promise you, it made you better. It wasn't supposed to make you bitter. Not bitter, not bitter, not bitter. God chose you to go through that thing. He picked you out to go through that thing because he knew that you could handle it. He knew that you had the mental capacity, you had the physical capacity, you had the wherewithal to take it all in and to decipher what you needed. Yeah, it might have made you bend your knees a little bit, but hopefully it caused you to go to a place of prayer and a place of forgiveness and a place of understanding that if God be for you, he's more than the world against you. It brought you to a place for you to understand and realize that no weapon formed against you will prosper. It will be formed, but it will not work. It has just come to make sure that you are in a place of prayer and a place of understanding, to make sure that your heart is pure, that you can love everybody with no strings attached, that you can just be all that God is calling for you to be in these last and evil days, because we are living in a dark world. And how is it possible that we can be the light in a dark place? Because the darkness can't overtake the light. So therefore, we are to shine bright in dark places. Where are the dark places? Everywhere you go. People ringing doorbells and getting killed. People are walking down the street and getting killed. People are doing just the simplest task in life, driving down the street and getting shot. Turn around in the driveway because you're going the wrong direction and getting shot and losing your life. But I promise you, if you make up in your mind that you are going to be the light in the dark place. Therefore, it's going to take some people to help this. There's an old saying that it takes a village, but not only to raise a child, but to be an adult. Because an adult, you need a village too. Because when you're ready to pop off, you need somebody to tell you, yo, bro, chill out, sis, calm down, because it gets better. This is just a test. And how many people have been going through a test within these last few weeks? Yeah, last few weeks going through these tests and trials and tribulations. You come out of one storm, you feel like you're going into another one. You come out of that one, you feel like, how Melissa said, a tsunami here. You come out of that, you finally get your ground, and you feel like you're getting stable, and then something else happened. Then I'm telling you, you have to make sure that no matter what area of life you're living in, that you are letting your light shine. Yes, Drew. This little light of mine, I'ma let it shine everywhere I go. Why? Because it's my job, it's my commission. And by me shining light, I can always be in a place that my vision is clear and I can see what God wants for me. I can see and go and do and accomplish because the light is on. My God, tonight, I'm just excited about knowing that I'm entering the season of better. I am entering the season of better. But in order to receive all of the better that's coming in this season, I got to make sure that I stay in a place of accountability, not just only for myself, but for everyone that's connected to me. I got to make sure that you're getting what you need to get. I got to make sure that we stay in the place of prayer. I got to make sure that when the dramas start to come, I can be like, yo, bro, check this out. Yo, sis, look at that. This is doing too much. They're doing too much. Back away from it. Don't allow that to happen. Don't entertain that conversation. Don't entertain that email. Don't entertain that text. When you recognize and see the foolishness that's coming in your direction, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Ignore it. Listen, my ignoring game is strong. I'm telling you that now. I can ignore you like you don't even exist. Let me tell you, I can do it, but I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to work on that. But I don't have time. I don't have time for the tomfoolery. I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for all of that because I got enough going on in my world and in my environment that I have to control. So therefore, get your accountability team that's going to help you to become the best version of who God called you to be. Be the best. Be the best. Nobody created, God didn't create anyone to be me. Now, I know I was about to say look like me, but that ain't true. My brothers look like me, or I look like my brothers because they're older than me. But I'm just saying we're all unique, just like our fingerprints are unique to us. There's no copy of our fingerprint. So therefore, we are uniquely made. So therefore, why should I allow something or someone to hinder me from being the best version of me? Only person that can stop me from being the best version of me is me. I am so excited about where we're going, the direction in which we're going. This season of better, this season of greatness, this season of uh better is so amazing. It is so strong. I feel it so strong. I feel it so strong that better is on the way. Multiple streams of income. I feel this strongly. I feel this so very strongly. But we have to do it. We can't get in a place where we feel like those that we're going to connect to, that somebody's going to get more than me or I'm going to have more than them. No, if we got to get the same mindset that we're all accomplishing this together to become the best version of who we are called to be. Come on, come on, come on. I mean, I want to encourage you. I want to admonish you to become the best version of who God called you to be. And that's what I've been speaking for the month of April, is just talking about presenting the best version of who God called us to be. I mean, we're good, and you might think you're wonderful. That's cool. That's great. I think you're wonderful as well. But listen, there's always room for improvement. Hear what I'm saying? We can all improve. As wonderful as I think I am, I still got some work to do. And notice I said as wonderful as I think I am, because I think I am wonderful. Okay? Praise the Lord. I think I am wonderful. And y'all better watch our comments. Okay? Praise the Lord. Watch your comments because I know some of my friends on here, they're real shady. But I think I am wonderful. I think I'm wonderful. So therefore, but there's still some areas that I need God to work on me. And those who are connected to me, they know there's some areas too, and you can point them out. You can point them out because I trust you. I know you're not trying to damage me. I know it's not coming from a malicious place. I know you're not trying to be facetious. And then there's some that be prepared for what my response will be. Okay, but just surround yourself around an accountability team that will help you and assist you in becoming better. All right, Chen. I appreciate you. But we have to make sure that we connect with people. And let me just say this, but Chen, I let me say this. This is my brother who I went to high school with, and for him to be on, and he's been here weekly on Mondays, and just his presence on here, it's amazing to me. It's amazing. And once we get together, I'm gonna have him on and share his story. But I mean, he's amazing. And I'm so glad that we were friends. I mean, we're talking 20 years ago, 20 plus years ago, and we're still friends. These are the kind of people that you need to have in your life that's going to lifelong friends, lifelong friends. But those that's going to make sure that you're better. Make sure that you are better. I'm going listen, if you're connected to me, I want all of us to win. All of us are going to win. All of us are going to win. All of us are going to have multiple streams of income because God is going to start opening doors. And if He don't open doors, He's going to open windows. And I'm telling you, He's going to divinely connect the right people to us. That's going to allow us to become the best version of ourselves and be connected to those who are in the best seasons of their lives. Hear what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying? Better in every area of our lives. Better in every area of our lives. So we're receiving better. We're receiving better. We're receiving better. Here, we're receiving better. We're receiving better in every area of our life. Hear what I'm saying? And my little brother, because I am the youngest of my family, so I don't have any little brothers biologically by my parents. But excuse me, I have God has placed some younger brothers in my life that I could help, and they can help me to see life in a different way because they have a different perspective. And that's another thing. I had to check myself because I felt like, what these young boys gonna tell me? They ain't gonna tell me nothing. I ain't listening to y'all. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. But these young men are wise, and I'm appreciative to God for allowing these people to come in my life that will help me to become better. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna shut up because I'm way over my time. Um, I have been the youth president director for my church's organization for over 14 years. No, 14 years, and I've been working in youth ministry for, you know, that long period of time. And it's so often they'll say, "Bro, you saved my life," and I respond to that. No, you guys, all of my young people across the state of New Jersey, from North Jersey to South Jersey, you all have helped save my life because I knew being their youth director, my life was no longer my own. I had to live a life that was pleasing to God, which I've always done. Um, but also, I had to make sure that I lived a life that was pleasing to my young people, so I couldn't lose my witness. So therefore, I lived my life the best way that I could to make sure that God was pleased with my life living. So therefore, they were a part of my accountability team to make sure that I kept it together. So any of my young people that's watching or been on here, um, thank you. I love y'all. I love y'all tremendously. And let me put a little plug in. I'll be at the council this weekend, so I want to see as many of you as I possibly can this weekend in Cherry Hill. So um, yes, make sure you have an accountability team. Some people around you that's going to make sure that you are the best versions of yourselves, and that's going to keep you checked. Um, so let's be the best versions. Hey, Angie. She was rocking with me during NJDC YPU years. Um, and so I'm appreciative and I'm grateful um, to Angie. She was my vice for a number of years. And she's served in every capacity of youth ministry. So Angie's on here. And shout out to Angie. But I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for that opportunity in life to be able to be a part of the lives of so many of our young people. And now they're adults and married and having children and and their children are calling me Uncle Var, and it's a blessing to have that. It's a blessing to have it. Um, and it was so great, even hanging out with my nephews and my family on Friday, which was a tremendous blessing. My uh, great nephew's birthday, and to be there to see the generations, it's a blessing. So I'm surrounded myself with an accountability team. I'm getting tongue tied. An accountability team to make sure that I'm presenting the best version of Tavares, and whatever that may look like. I want to make sure that I'm presenting the best version of myself. And that's the only thing I want to encourage all of you, all of you, all of you. Hey, Sister Dawn, all of you, I want to encourage you to do the work, deal with your past traumas, deal with everything. Don't allow that thing to have power over you. Don't allow these people that caused the trauma to have the power over you. Forgive them and move forward. I promise you, forgive them. Thank you, Sister Dawn. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Bev. Um, and just like with Bev, I love Bev and Grandma and their whole family. They're just awesome. They're amazing. And they just took me in and loved on me like I'm a part of them. And I love that. And it's because I would like to think it's because I'm trying my best to present the best version of who I can possibly be. The best version. Steve Steve Spradley. Bless you, man of God. So that's all I want to encourage you all to do is present the best version of who you are. No drama, no stress, no extraness, just the best version of who you are. And make sure you surround yourself around some people that's going to hold you accountable to becoming the best version. And like I said, I've surrounded myself around some people that make me want to be better. I know y'all hear me talk about my family all the time, but my family is the best. Okay, I'm serious. My family is the best. If my family is on here, so put something in the comment and agree with me. Put something in the comments and agree with me that you guys are the best. Are we perfect? Far from it. But if our love is strong, we're gonna be good. And I can honestly say today, our love is strong. Our love is strong. And I'm not just talking about my siblings. Yes, our love is strong, but my nephews and all down, and then even my aunts and my cousins. We are a very close family, all the way up from, I mean, we are close, all generations. And yeah, that's my sister. That's right. We're the best. Yes, and here's my aunt. Yes, yes, we love hard. We love hard, and I'm forever grateful. We can choose our friends, but we can't choose our family. But when I say God has done His great and perfect work in creating me to be a part of this family, I'm forever grateful. And then those friends that have become family, I'm forever grateful. I'm forever grateful. They are a pal. Look at my other sister, my sister Alvette. Yes, we love hard. We are. You guys are amazing. I'm telling you, my sisters, y'all are amazing. My brothers, unfortunately, two of my brothers are gone, but my brothers are amazing. My aunts and uncles, they are amazing. My cousins are amazing, and I celebrate them in every area of their lives and their accomplishments. My nephews and nieces, and this is my accountability team. Hear what I'm saying? This is why I want to take this time to really talk about them, and they're part of my accountability team and my group of friends. They are great. My friends that's on here shout me out. I mean, it's y'all so many, and I have some. My cousin Bruce is on. Oh man, yeah, we my family, we're the best. My sister-in-law. Oh my God, the best. Like honestly, and I mean this with my whole heart. I mean this with my whole heart. And I'm not usually the person that's really vulnerable and show emotion and all of that. But I am truly grateful to God for my family. They are amazing. They're always so supportive. They are always there when I need them. They are always there checking on me. Let me not answer the phone. They're gonna blow up calling like, yo, where he at? What you doing? Why you didn't answer the phone? Why you this? Why that? I love it. We video chat 2, 3, 4 times a week. This is my accountability team, y'all. So this is what I'm saying. When I'm talking about receiving better in every area of my life, I mean, even for my family, we're all going to be better. You think you've seen us being close? You ain't seen nothing yet. Hey, Nick, it's amazing. It's amazing. And then my friends, listen, man, I have got friends that I've had for over 20, 30 years. 20, 30 years. One of my besties, a couple of my besties are on here. Tracy and Baru and then we're so cool, we're so great. Ah man. All right, I'm getting emotional because I'm so grateful to God because this is a God thing. My accountability team is so great. They're so great and they make sure that I'm at my best. Even when I don't feel like it, even when I doubt myself, they're like, yo, no, you can do this. Like one of my friends just recently checked me on like what some plans that I have as far as my music and different things like that. And he challenged me to be better, to expand myself. And I'm like, yo, okay, okay, okay. I'm so grateful to God. And I'm gonna shut up. I said this before. I'm gonna shut up. But this is my moment. This is the last Monday in April, and I just really want to share this about becoming the best version of who we are. And the only way we can do it together. Let's do it together. Could you imagine if all of us became the better version of ourselves? And then while we're receiving better in every area of our life, the changes that we can make. Oh man, I'm so full with joy and love. Uh, I'm telling you, my family from New York, Virginia, South Carolina, all on the East Coast. Oh man, it is amazing. And I show pictures of my uncles. On my mom's side, my uncles on my mom's side, and I share with my coworkers, and they're like, "Yo, you look just like your uncles." I was like, "Yeah, that's a great thing." These Robinson men are amazing. And for me to look like them, I'm souped. Like, hey, let's do it. But I'm so amazed by God and how He put things together. For me to be able to look in my chat and see friends from high school on here, and then my extended family. My brother, sister, who's now my sister, and just I'm telling you, God is amazing. He does amazing things. I can honestly say you are great. You do miracles so great. There is no one else like you. There is no one else like you. Listen, I have to get off of here because I can do this. I can do this all night, especially when it comes to talking about those blessings that God have given me, which are my family and my friends. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I can't say it enough. You guys are truly amazing. And then even like some of my coworkers who everywhere I go, some of my coworkers become my family. I have sisters from an old job over 15, 20 years ago. Diane, that's my sister for real. That's my sister. And I'm telling you, I have so many friends. My friends from North Carolina, when I lived in North Carolina, like amazing people. D, Gabby, Erica. I mean, just real friends that have become family. And I thank God for it. And it's all because I want to do the work. I want to become better. And I'll make sure, as Drew said, and I'm going to shut up, get off here. I want to make sure that I'm letting my light shine no matter where I am. I want to make sure that I'm letting my light shine. Listen, I love you all. Make sure you're doing the work to present the best version of who you are. And let's look forward to May. I'm excited about what God is going to give us for May. I don't know what it is yet, but once He give it to me, I will definitely bring it to you for Monday Moments. I am excited about it. Like I said, oh man. Hey Gwen, let me tell y'all, Gwen is the one here made a comment. I'm telling you, lifelong friends. I'm telling you, God is truly amazing. When the scripture talks about God being the author and the finisher of our faith, He really is the author because He writes into our lives um, people that will come and make an impact to your life. I'm telling you, God will do it. God will do it. God will do exceeding abundantly above all we could ever ask or think, according to the power that worketh where? Here. So just know, I love you all. Like I said, I have to get up here because I can talk all night. I can talk all night, but I need to cook. I need to cook so I can take lunch for work. So I have got to get off of this uh, live tonight. Um, Listen, receive the best of God. Receive the best of God. Receive the best of God because He has it for you. It is His will and His plan and His purpose that you live life in abundance. Hear what I'm saying? That you will live life in abundance. I choose to live in abundance. It's a choice, it's a decision. And I choose to live life in abundance. And why don't you do it too? Why don't you do it? Live life in abundance. I love you all tremendously tonight. I love my family. For those of you that are on here, listen, you guys rock. You're the best. Um, to all of my friends, I love y'all with my whole heart. Tracy, I saw you, I think, on Instagram. Baru, you're on here. Demetrius on here. Um, Alex, you're the best. And I mean, like, Chin, bro, we have to talk soon. Please, let's talk this week. Please, let's talk this week. Okay. And I hope this moment has encouraged you, enlightened you to go out and be light in a dark place and be the best version of who you are. Because I think you're amazing. I do. I think you're amazing. And I want you to keep being amazing. Be the amazing, unique person that God created you to be, that only you can be you. Huh? Only you can be you. I love you all. And I hope this moment changed your life, encourage you to be the best. And do me a favor, love on somebody this week. Do me that favor, love on somebody. Tell somebody that they're the best, that you're proud of them, and better is coming their way. Better is coming to their address. Better is coming to their address. I'm souped because I'm waiting to hear the testimonies that's going to come forth from just listen. When you change your mindset, when you change it, it gives God the opportunity and the space to work in your life. I love you and appreciate you as always. One moment can possibly change your life if you're open to it. I love you. Be blessed, and we'll talk soon. All righty. Bye. Love you.